Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a little bit different. I'm just going to sit down, play with some makeup, show you some new makeup I've gotten because I've gotten a lot of new palettes in the past couple weeks. And I'm just going to play with them. So yeah, my goal is to film once a week since school is winding down. I only have 1 week left. 1 week left. So over summer I'm going to start filming once a week and I'll have those videos up weekly. So go ahead, and if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like and a subscribe. And turn on that bell for post notifications, please. That would be great. And let's jump into the video. Alright, let's jump right in. So for primer today, I'm using the new Wet n Wild Dewy Luminous Face Primer. Looks like this. Oh, looks like this. I'm going to use an angled brush to apply that. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm putting a little bit on the back of my hand. A little goes a long way with this primer, so I've learned that. The primer really gives like a glowy feel to it. So next is foundation. For foundation today, I'm using the Smashbox Studio Skin 15 Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation in the color 03 Fair. So this is what it looks like. It looks really dark in the bottle, but I promise it's not that dark. So I usually do is I take a little bit, squirt a little bit on. And if you find you need more later, you can definitely do that. I need a brush. Today I'm going to be going into the Morphe Y6. Just going to blend that out. What I like about this brush is it doesn't leave like streak marks. It's weird. Most brushes I use do, so I have to pat it in. But this one doesn't. I just want to blend it down the neck. And it kind of leaves you with like a dewy kind of finish. And then I always go back in with my huge Real Techniques beauty sponge. Look how big that is. Oh my gosh. I just pat it in. This gets rid of like any streakiness in the brush, like if it did do that, or like just any textures. And it looks pretty good. So next, let's go to concealer. For concealer today, I'm using the Maybelline Concealer in the color 5 Ivory. Looks like this. Just going to use that to cover my dark circles, or as I like to call them, my Gucci bags under my eyes. And then I'm going to take my Real Techniques beauty sponge and I'm going to blend that out. And after that's all blended out, we're going to go set it with powder. So 1 second, I'll be right back. So the powder I'm going to be using today is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in the color 10 Fair Light. This is my favorite setting powder right now. And I'm going to use that a dry Morphe Jeffree Star Beauty Sponge to bake. And I cannot bake for too long because I have very dry skin under my eyes. So I usually just leave that on for like 30 seconds to a minute. Just let that do its thing. And then for contour today, we will be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. I think this is light to medium, and we're going to be using this one right here. But first, let's wipe this off. To do that today, I'll be using a, where is it? JS2 brush. Just going to wipe that off under the eyes, on the chin. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm going to use the same brush with that same powder. Okay, let's move to contour. Okay, for contour today, I'm going to be, as I said before, using this shade right here, and I'm using a little flat angled brush so I can really get that chisel look. That looks like mud, okay. And if it's always a little too dark for you, you can go back into the sponge and really tap it in and just lighten it up a little bit. Oh yeah, mud. Okay, and I always put a little bit on my forehead because God knows I kind of have a big forehead, so I'm going to take that and do stipply motions. I got this technique from Nikki Tutorials, so if you want to go check out her video, that would be awesome too. Okay, so next let's go to blush. I might need a brush. Oh, that rhymed. So for blush, I'm using this fluffy one right here, and I'm using the Too Faced Perfect Flush Blush. This color right here. I just dropped it and got it all over my hand. Lovely. It's a really pretty blush. It's really peachy and pretty. And I always layer on my blush, so I always have to go back into that sponge and just pat it out. And there's that. And for highlight today, we're using two. The first one I'll be using is a Too Faced Candlelight Glow in the color Rosy Glow. I've hit pan on this, that's how much I like it. And the brush I'll be using today, I'm going to be using the Ipsy B36 Tapered Highlighting Brush. Ooh, this is my favorite highlighter. I always go for like a blinding highlight moment. I don't know why. I just feel like when you blind someone with your highlight, it's okay. I'm going to put a little bit on the bridge of my nose and the tip. And then the second highlighter I'll be going in today is the Makeup Revolution Strobe Highlighter in the color Gold Addict. It looks like this. And oh, my nose itches. Okay, and the brush I'll be using today is maybe, where is it? Oh, found it, it was hiding. Is the JS4 highlighting brush. It looks like this. Just gonna go right over top of that just to build the highlight. Ooh, that's pretty. I've only used this one a couple of times. I just bought it like 2 weeks ago, so. But yeah, now I'm gonna go do some brows off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, I I'm back, and now it's time for eyes. So today I'll be using the very famous Morphe James Charles palette. It's very big. So I'm going to be doing a look with this today, and I will tell you shade names and all that stuff, so if you want to follow along at home, you can. So for the first shade I'll be going into today, I'm using the JS6 brush. It looks like this, and I'm going in with the shade Rested. It's like kind of like a corally shade. And we're going to pop that right in the crease. And for my eyeshadow base today, I used the Tarte Shape Tape in the color Light Sand. And then I'm going to take a more fluffier brush like this and go back on that same one, and I'm just going to blend it up to my brow bone. Okay, once that is all blended out like that, you're going to take the color, oh goodness, what color is it? 518 is that neon orange shade in the palette. And I'm just going to take that on a fluffy brush. This is the JS5 brush. I'm going to blend it right into that top part right here. And to add definition, I'm going to go back in with a different brush. I'm going to use this kind of pointed brush right here, going back in with that color, just to concentrate the pigment. Then I'm going to turn it to the side and blend them together. And then I'm going to take the Morphe M573 brush. I'm going to go into that neon yellow shade down in the corner called B. Fitting. I'm going to blend it all the way up into almost the brow. So it'll look like kind of like a sunset. I'm going to go back in with that flat brush right here. You can see all the stuff coming off. And I'm going to take that same shade and just really concentrate it up there. Like that. And then I'm going to take this kind of blender brush. I'm going to take the red shade. It is called Literally. I'm going to pack that on the outer corner. I'm going to drag it in. So and then I'm going to cut my crease, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. The crease is cut. I did like a 3/4 cut crease. And for the shimmer going on top today, I'm going to be using Mary. I'll swatch it for you. It looks like this. I'm going to pack that on the outer part of the crease, and I'm going to pack a different color in the inner corner. So you want to pack it like halfway through. And just take your finger and kind of blend it through. Then you want to grab the color Sister, which looks like this. It's kind of like a highlighty shade. I'm going to put that in the inner corner and blend it to the middle. And there you have it. And then next, we're going to do the lower lash line. Or, I lied. We're going to blend so there's no harsh line from the cut crease. So you're going to go back in with 518. You're just going to blend it up here. You're basically going to go back with each color and just add a little bit more pigment to each one to build definition and make it look pretty and like a sunset. Okay, and now for the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with, oh, I didn't grab a brush. 1 second. Let me grab a brush and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back with the brush. So I grabbed a little angled brush like this. I'm gonna go in with the 518, or no, with rusted, I'm sorry, with rusted. I'm gonna put it right here under, like in the inner corner. I'm gonna drag it out. And with that same brush, I'm gonna go in with the orange shade, and I'm gonna pull it from the outside. It's gonna look something like that. And then one last shade, we're gonna go in with that yellow shade B and put it right in the middle. Like that. And then since I don't like this harsh line on the edge, I'm going to take an M503 and just blend. Okay. I'm gonna do the other eye off camera and apply some lashes, and we'll be right back. And we're back. Lashes are on, mascara is on, and then now it is just lips. So for the lip color today, I'm going in with the JLB Cosmetics in the color Dollhouse. It looks like this. Figure this would draw the pinky look together. And that is that. Last but not least, we're going to do some setting spray and then we're good to go. For setting spray, I'm using the MAC Fix Plus spray. This is my favorite setting spray because it just locks everything in, makes everything perfect. So let's go. So yeah, this is the final look. I think it turned out really well. So if you like this video, again, give it a thumbs up, and that'd be great. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram too. It's beauty_by_page18. So if you want to see more from me, go there. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys again, and we'll see you later. Bye, guys.